In order to retract or cancel a bid on eBay, there's a couple things you need to know. First and foremost, you cannot easily do this on the mobile app. So you need to go to the desktop version of eBay. You can do that on your mobile device. Just pull up Safari or Chrome and go to ebay.com. Just make sure you're using the web and not the app itself. Second, and most importantly, you cannot retract or cancel a bid if the item has less than 12 hours left on eBay. So if it's like 11 and a half hours left until the auction ends, you will not be able to retract the bid. So the easiest way of doing this is opening up a new browser tab, going to Google and type the words retract bid on eBay. You're going to see a little post here from ebay.com itself that says retracting a bid. Click on that option there. When you do that, you'll be taken to this place here. Now, if you wanted to get here from within eBay naturally, you would go to Home, Customer Service, Buying, and then selecting Retracting a Bid. That's how you get here, but it's easier just to Google it. Then what you're going to do is you should see if you have an active bid that is greater than 12 hours or more on the auction, you'll see an item here that says Retract Your Bid. Click on that item there. When you do that, you'll then be presented with this option here. It says to cancel a bid for this item, you'll need the seller's agreement. When contacting the seller, it's helpful to include a clear explanation of why you'd like to retract the bid. And it says the seller isn't obligated to cancel the bid, but may be happy to help. This is one option that you may see. This is really what the seller does when they list the item. So you'll see this here where you can contact the seller, or you can go back to eBay Help, which will take us back to this page here. And then when we go back here, you'll see an option that says retract your bid. If we click on retract your bid like so, it again takes us here. So depending on how the seller listed the item, you'll either see this where you can contact the seller directly. So we'll go to contact seller here, and then you'll send them a message and say, hey, I bid on this wrongly, or I shouldn't have done this. I'm sorry. Can you please cancel it? Or when you get to this page, you'll see a list of options that says, if the seller gives you this option that says, hey, I put in the wrong amount, or I did this, or I did that. And when you see that, you should be able to follow the prompts and cancel or retract that bid. But again, it really just depends on how long the auction has left, what amount you put for that bid, and then what the seller gives you when listing the item as far as options. They're not required to give you a retraction of your bid. So when you go to this option here, and we're back here at the retract a bid option page that we went to earlier. So if we go here, you can see that if we click on the item here, we can go to retract a bid, which is this blue button here, select the item. So we can get there a number of ways. But again, until that seller gives us, approval that we can cancel the bid, unfortunately, you're stuck. There's really nothing you can do if they've on the back end put it to where you can't just do it on your own. So there's two different options that might happen. Hopefully this was helpful. If it was, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.